Okay, my sweet performers, let's keep learning and find out whose tune you're dancing to. But first, as always, let's recap. Not only that which can be touched is real, reality is sort of reverse mirror. Here is where reflection is, and there is where the image is. Physical reality is on the front side, while the film roll archive, the space of variations, is on the other. Physical force works in the physical reality, while meta power must be used inside the looking glass, the other side of the mirror, if you will. During the awakening, in awakened life, attention shifts to its virtual mannequin in the world inside the mirror. You might be a bit worried about thought of falling through looking glass into space of variations without even noticing it. And maybe you're terrified. But don't worry, my patient darlings. You're used to falling through it every night when you fall asleep. When you awaken in awakened life, when your attention locates into awareness center, you, or more precisely, yourself, appears in the body of your virtual mannequin on the other side of reality. The same happens when you fall asleep and immerse into a dream. The difference is that during waking, you're experiencing the same reality on both sides of the mirror, material and virtual, while during dream, reality and space of variations, the dream world, are not symmetrical. The material world remains in the same place, while your attention flies far away into the other worlds. Also, important to note that during the dream state, your attention immerses even further into the script. While during waking life, I see myself and I see reality, your attention is freed from the script. Remember, we talked about the fact that when you are not self-aware, the script controls you and pulls you by the tip of your plate, your hook. So then, who or what controls your physical mannequin on this side when your hook is at your disposal and you are simultaneously in the virtual mannequin on the other side? You control yourself. You gain the ability to freely move yourself and upcoming reality. It's all because your attention is on the other side, beyond the looking glass, the same side where the image is. Only the image can propel the reflection and not the other way around. Do you understand? Strictly speaking, physical mannequin and material reality are not so much as a reflection as a materialization of the image. You can try to manage manifested reality, the reality which already occurred, from within the materialization frame, on this side of the mirror. However, the forthcoming reality is just an image, so it can only be influenced from the frame of the image, from the other side of the looking glass, where the image is located. This requires shifting through the looking glass. Now, you should have a pretty good grasp. Here, in an already manifested frame, you can constantly manage somehow. There, you can direct. Now, we are at the phase of understanding what meta power is. Now, I'm feeding my hope with at least a spark of understanding from you, my feeble-minded sweeties. Okay, don't complain. Do not whine. What is the main difference between material reality and the other side of the looking glass? Here, everything is material. There, virtual. When it comes to force, you will not be able to apply it to an immaterial object of space. That's exactly why force works here, and meta power there. Action on this side, simulation of action on the other side. What does that mean? Simulation of action because you are not allowed to disrupt established order of things. The order of things is such you must participate in action, play your role, and obey the script. Not one character is permitted to bluntly jump out of the film role or do whatever they please with the film. The script is not somebody's subjective will, it is objective reality from which you do not escape. Objective reality is such that you are designed to exist in it. Like characters in the movie bonded to their script. You may disagree, you may complain, but that will not change anything. And if you try to disobey the order, it will not change anything either. Whatever is engraved in the film roll is what will occur. It is impossible to avoid participation. It is not allowed. But imitating it, it is indeed allowed. That means that you can trick the reality. Now, imagine you have entered the awareness point and found yourself on the other side of a looking glass. Everything around you appears the same. In fact, it is not even apparent to you that you are looking at everything from somewhere behind the mirror glass. And yet, you are there. Now, while you're there, you gain the ability to compose reality. Choose the film role. Not change the script of the movie you're currently in. Not avoid participating in it, but to choose a completely different film altogether. Do you understand? You, as before, continue playing your old role assigned to you in the current script. Perform your daily functions. But, unlike other characters, where you're in the state of awareness, you gain a special advantage. The ability to replace the current film role. What's important is that at the same time, you are in the current frame, as you have nothing to do with it at all. The order of things is not disrupted, you are not noticed, not caught, and everything turns out the way you want it. This is simulation game. You stroll through a movie like a live character, pretending to be following the script while you're changing the film role to your liking. And nobody suspects anything, not the script, not the other characters. Now, understand that you can never escape the script. It's just by ordering reality, you create a new one. The new script is also not yours. You again going to be under its power. But it leads you to desired outcome. Should you be hiding from other characters? No matter how much you may want to stand out, I do not advise you to advertise your abilities. In Middle Ages, people were burned for such things. And now, you can find yourself locked up somewhere, looked at as a nutcase. You, my darlings, are already a little loopy. So, don't wake those up who are asleep around you. Don't show off your presence. Obey your priestess. I love you. Or I could destroy you all.